What's up, everybody? Emergency
How's it
pod.
going?
This is other voice you're hearing is the guy that if you listen to my podcast, you hear me call him my boss, and
That
you
was
still,
true.
you still feel like my boss at times. I can't lie, but
I'm not sure what that means exactly or how to receive it.
well, there's just you. I don't know, man. You always know what's going on where I work, which is the craziest thing for someone who has left and resigned. But this is Darren Sutton, everyone, and Darren, what? Tell the people what we got cooking here in like a month or so.
Yeah, super excited to be jumping on with Nick in this deep dive cohort on
Mm-hmm.
hybrid ministry, how to create digital opportunities for deeper discipleship. I don't know
Yeah,
if that's
dude.
I just made that up.
Yeah, close enough. So like the youth ministry leader cohort is a thing founded by both of our mutual friend Derry Prankert,
In
and we've
fact, the
both
only reason you and I are friends is because Derry introduced us.
that's technically correct,
Yeah.
actually. Yeah, you're right. And the thing, like, we've both been in this youth ministry leader cohort, right, which focuses on content, care, community. There might be another C in there, but I don't remember.
Yeah.
I'm not a
Our
good enough senior pastor for that. Um, but so like just to bring to even tell you, Darren, to pull a little bit behind the curtain, like I had this idea for like a hybrid ministry cohort. And I was like cooking this thing up in my brain to offer it. And then I was like, but I can't because Derry does this youth ministry leader cohort for free somehow. Um, and I'll never be able to compete with them. So instead of trying to compete with them, I just called him and I was like,
to
actually,
enforce.
I think I sent him like a 50-year-old boomer voice text. And I said, I got an idea. What do you think?
Hey, wait a minute. We got to clarify something.
Okay, okay.
50-year-olds are not boomers,
Oh, okay.
for the record.
When does boomer start?
Well, it depends on birth order, but right now it technically would be 60.
Okay, so later than you is what you're trying
Yes.
to say.
I was just trying to I was just trying to set the record straight. I'm not a boomer, which is a very boomer thing to do.
So anyway, so we're teaming up. And
Yeah.
like I said,
Okay.
this thing is completely for free. And so we want to explore all the nooks and crannies of hybrid ministry together, as well as hopefully give you all the things that the youth ministry leader cohort offers. And so this is a beta test for them, a deep dive, if you will, into like a specific area of ministry or topic.
Yeah.
So why us, Darren? Why are we doing this as people
Because
who
we're
are
the
just,
only ones who would do it for free.
yeah, probably
Uh,
true.
I mean, so to give context, Nick and I started working together in 2020,
Mm-hmm.
actually on the day that our entire church office was sent home due
Yep.
to COVID. And
Yeah, while
as
we were moving to Chicago from Ohio, we couldn't go in the Chick-fil-A because COVID.
the
So
world
that's
was shutting down,
actively.
so unbeknownst to Nick, as he was packing his U-Haul and trying to find a mask, we were at our church trying to pivot to something that was online. And initially, everybody else's thought was, oh, this will just be temporary until we can get back in, maybe a couple weeks. And in my mind, I was like, maybe, but whether COVID happens or not, this kind of digital space was something
Mm-hmm.
I've been dreaming about for a long time, but didn't have the bandwidth or the expertise
Mm-hmm.
to figure out. And so as we started kind of building out this YouTube show and you came on the scene, we started talking about social media and how all of that works together and how we are not speaking the native language of the people that we are ministering to and trying
Yeah.
to reach.
Yeah.
This idea for ongoing hybrid ministry, not emergency, just get something done because COVID shut the world down. Like how does that play out in normal life?
Yeah.
And I think that, for whatever the record holds, like we're 5 years into COVID and we keep evolving that thing and I love it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah. So then, you and I each had a job change or two in between the moments that we're just discussing right now.
Yeah.
And we, ideated around hybrid and what it looks like in a post-COVID world now, but still a very like digital focused and forward generation. And that's where I work right now. And that's where you just recently left. And you're stepping in somewhere now, probably trying to figure out how to make it work where you are. Because the thing I always say, every context is different. So everyone's going to have to like approach it differently. But I guess my vision for this is like if you want to do it, but you never have time to do it, right? You have all the like excuses, you have all the reasons, you have all the like multiple other plates spinning that keep you from being able to really dive into this. Like this cohort will give you not only like the tips and tools, but also the encouragement to like just continue on. So that's kind of like our audience. That's kind of what we're looking for, with this upcoming cohort that's starting in, day of posting in about a month or so.
Perfect. I love it. I'm in it, honestly, as much to learn as I am to lead anything, because I've always had a team of people with me to be like basically helping us execute these ideas.
Right.
And now it's just me.
Yeah.
And I know how to use boomer media, but I don't know how to use any other media. So I'm having to learn how to do all that, and maybe like, right size what I can do. Because what I have done is a lot more robust than what I'm going to be able to do in a church of, just a couple hundred.
Right.
And so, do for some what you wish you could do for all, and do a little before you do a lot. And so,
Yeah.
I'm coming to learn.
Yeah, we're gonna work together, right? To just figure out what your vision is, and then how to like build the infrastructure and the framework to let it, run on its own. And like the good news is we're 3 years in here, and you had a front row seat to most of that. But like at this point in time, we post, 10 pieces of social media content every single week, and I lift my finger to edit exactly 0 of those pieces of content.
Yes.
And the good
I
news
remember
is
when that wasn't true, though.
very much, yes, 100% not. I got it up off the ground, but I've handed it all off, and all to volunteers, right? So it's all volunteer. So I'm not paying a dime out of pocket for any of our social media content. And so I'm gonna show you how to do it, and it's also gonna not be a dime out of your pocket if you sign up for the Youth Ministry Leader cohort. So
yeah, and you get community to boot. And where else are you getting that? So come on.
Yeah. So link in the description, podcast catcher, YouTube, wherever you watch it. Sign up. It's gonna be great.
All right. I can't wait to see you.
All right. See you guys.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.